Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, we will be exploring how we can use Geometry Sketchpad in order to help us construct tangent lines to circle P from an outside point R. So there will be two tangent lines that pass through point R and are tangent to circle P. But before we dive into this construction, I want to go over a definition with you, and this definition is of a tangent line. So a tangent is a line in the same plane as a circle that intersects the circle in exactly one point called the point of tangency. So what that means is I'll have a line that passes through and hits the circle in exactly one point, wherever it is on the circle. And since we will be finding two tangent lines, there will be 2 points of tangency. So there will be a point of tangency for one tangent line and then a point of tangency for the second tangent line. And the point of tangency is just where that one point is on the circle that the tangent line touches the circle. So let's dive into this construction. With any construction, we begin with the given information. So we are given a circle P and a point R in the exterior. As you can see, I have constructed already. This is circle P and then a random point R that lies outside of the circle. And my goal is to construct two tangent lines that pass through this point R. So my first step of this construction is to construct a line segment from the center of my circle P to the point R on the outside. Now my second step is I want to construct a perpendicular bisector of this segment, and I'm going to go ahead and first label this point by right-clicking the point and clicking Show Label. This way I can refer to this line segment as line segment BR. So now I want to form a perpendicular bisector of line segment BR. So to first do that, I need to create a circle centered at B, and that comes out, and at least needs to come out halfway on the line segment BR. So my goal now is I want to construct a congruent circle to this outside circle, but centered at R now. So to do that, I need to find the radius of the circle by right-clicking it and going down to the radius. So the radius of circle centered at B with point C on it is 6.46 centimeters. So now I want to construct a circle centered at R with this same radius so that it will be congruent to it. So I'm going to go up to Measure after highlighting those two. Actually, I'm going to go to Construct and then click Circle by Center and Radius. So now I have two congruent circles, one centered at R and one centered at B. So now I want to label the points of intersection here. And I know those are the points of intersection because both circles highlighted red. And I'm going to right-click those points to show the label. And since that label is overlapped with the other point, I'm going to move it on the other side. So now I need to form that perpendicular bisector, so I'm going to find the line segment tool and connect D and E. So line DE is the perpendicular bisector of line segment BR. So now I want to label this point of intersection of the perpendicular bisector and the line segment. Right-click it to show the label. Now I want to construct a circle that is centered at F and has a radius of FR here. So here the circle passes through both R and B because FR is congruent to FB since we intersect that segment. And I'm going to go ahead and hide these two big circles that I use to form the perpendicular bisector, just so there's not too much going on. So we can click and highlight the circles and then go to the display tab to click hide circles. So now I created this circle centered at the point where the perpendicular bisector and the line segment intersected. That's the center with a radius of FR. So now I'm concerned at where this new circle intersects my original circle that I started with, which is this circle P here. So I want to get my line segment, actually my point, and label that point of intersection. And they're both red, so I am good. And I'm going to right click the point to show the label, and right click the point to show the label. And this P refers to this circle, my original circle P. So I'll move it over there so it's not too congested down there. So finally, my last step in order to create the two tangent lines to circle P that pass through my original point R is to get my line segment tool, connect point G to point R, and then likewise with point H and point R. So again, let me hide the circle and perpendicular bisector and the line segment I used in the steps of the construction. So now you can see I have created two tangent lines that hit circle P at one hits it at point G and the second one hits at point H, and both intersect at this common point R. And that is how you do this construction on Sketchpad.